All right, good evening. Today is Tuesday, May 12th, 17:31 hours. I hereby call the meeting of the Plympton Board of Health to order. The meeting is being recorded for public viewing by Area 58 Community Access Media. Recording is not considered an official record. The approved minutes of the meeting will serve as the official record of the proceedings. All right, meeting minutes.
Yeah, so on the agenda, it references the April 28th, 2026 meeting minutes.
Yes.
But then I also did create the May 5th meeting.
The special meeting?
Last
So-
week, yeah.
Okay.
So,
So we have two meeting minutes, April 28th, May 5th. Is there a motion?
Make a motion, they be accepted as written.
Okay, we have a
Second.
motion and a second. Discussion?
No.
Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye, motion passes. I'll circulate both of those. All right, Kathy, take it away.
okay, under old business, approved septic plans, we have no changes. Under approved septic plans out for installation, 9 Upland Road has been completed. All the inspections have been done, and we are waiting for the as-bills. 16 Churchill Road, the as-bills have come in, the COC has been signed. During the time between the time they asked to have the septic repaired and the last couple of weeks, their well has failed.
Oh,
So the well on the as-built
it's gonna have to get.
is gonna have to be changed.
Change.
So the Folsom well came in and they got the permit to put in the new well.
Okay,
And we discussed it, and because it's a repair, I said, you know, do the best you can
yep,
as to location. When we get the well report, within the 30 days that well reports are supposed to come in,
yep,
it will have the GPS coordinates, at which point I will circle back to the engineer and make sure that the new well is plotted correctly on the as-built.
okay. So
Sound good?
they'll just have to resubmit the as-bills once all
Yeah.
that's done. All right,
Okay, page 1 is done.
beautiful.
Okay, page 2. First one under other, 10 Mayflower Road, that is discussion for
Exec session.
the exec session. Next down is 5 Palmer Road, and if I'm not mistaken, you guys had asked me to do a draft letter. Ah, here it is, a draft letter to the selectmen
Okay,
from the Board of Health about
the well,
the wells. So I did that today. That's the draft letter. I was gonna run it by Kevin, but no Kevin. So
it's fine. Is it 30 days of drilling of the well? That's the phrase? Okay.
all right, 30 days. That's all they get.
Well, I was focused on the drilling of the well, or is it after they do their testing? I'll look at that.
Well, after they drill a well, they must do a water test
Right.
within 30 days of drilling the well.
I wonder if Title V talks about that.
Probably.
In the race?
Oh, yeah, I could probably use the Google machine. Well, I can, at the very least, just verify that language at some point before it goes out.
If you want me to send you the document?
Yes, please.
Sent.
Thank you.
Yeah, that well still is not showing up on
The mass
Mass
site.
DEP's
Yeah.
well location viewer.
All right, so there's a letter regarding 5 Palmer and the well. Is there a motion on accepting that letter to be sent to the select board?
I'd like to make a motion to accept this letter to send as written to the select board.
I'll second that motion.
All right, discussion?
None?
Barring a change in the language, if Title V clarifies the 30 days are within a different time frame, that would be the only change I would have. Other than that, that would be satisfactory.
Yes.
Okay. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Motion carries. So you sent that to me. I'll look that up and just if that is a change in language, I'll just make that change and send it back to you.
Yeah, and then it can be sent to them electronically.
Perfect.
Okay, Ricketts. For me, Jared had asked that I get some information to Scott, which I sent him. I have also done the 3 agendas for the next 3 Ricketts meetings.
Okay.
And then
And the dates are what?
the dates are May 21st, May 27th, and May 28th.
5/21, 5/27,
I
and
think I sent you guys all a copy of the different agendas. 2 of them are at night, and one of them is a hybrid Zoom thing at noontime.
Okay.
The 21st is that's our day to discuss hydro-geo and fire department will also be on that night for fire safety for the new plan. I think after that's, unless there's an extension, which I do not think there will be, that'll be our last chance to offer any new testimony, and so that's it. Also, so because of this rapid timeline that the ZBA is setting up meetings to get everything out of the way before the cutoff date, they're doing bylaw waivers, and they're going through them at a pretty rapid pace, and I just wanted this board to let them know that we don't want them to waive any bylaws that affect groundwater
Yep.
and our supplemental regs, and so I just wanted this board to decide whether or not we want to give ZBA a heads up and just say, hey, just hold off on groundwater protection related waivers until after the 21st, the meeting of the 21st, where Board of Health and Scott Horsley's had a chance to address any issues.
Okay.
So I think we could just send it as an email. I don't think, well,
Send it to Michelle.
yes, but basically I just want to say hello, given the recent revisions submitted by the applicant, including the revised lot configurations, groundwater-related calculations, and the May 5th, 2026 responses from MEG and Peter Dillon to Scott Horsley's prior review comments. We respectfully request that the ZBA defer consideration of any waivers or determinations relating to groundwater protection, recharge area calculations, nitrogen loading, septic well separation, or other hydrogeologic matters until after Mr. Horsley has had the opportunity to review and respond to the revised materials at the May 21st ZBA meeting. The applicant's revised filings appear to materially alter prior assumptions regarding lot area calculations, former open space acreage, nitrogen loading compliance, and the need for aggregation analysis given the technical nature of these revisions and the Board of Health's ongoing peer review process. I believe it would be premature for the ZBA to consider groundwater-related waivers or approvals before the board's consultant has had the opportunity to evaluate and comment on the revised submissions. Thank you for your consideration. So, I think ZBA is aware and is kind of going by that anyway, but I think it would just
Just to
make
formalize it?
Yes, and just make it clear.
Okay.
So is that something we could get the board behind?
I would make a motion that we support sending that email to ZBA Chair.
I would second it.
Discussion?
Would you CC Carolyn? Or would you?
I don't know, I don't want to get struck by lightning. Yeah, I think that's, or we can let Ethan
All right.
distribute it, unless you,
No, I would say him and maybe the town administrator, just to keep
okay,
Oh, yeah, somebody else.
in the loop.
okay.
All right? All right, so a motion, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, motion carries.
All right, great.
Is that it for Ricketts?
I think that's it for Ricketts for now.
Yeah, I think that is it.
268 Main Street is next. We would ask Kevin to go do an inspection.
Yeah. Okay.
Still don't know.
We'll wait till next meeting for that
So
one.
wait till next meeting for that.
Okay.
You also had asked me to send Wind River 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other similar
Yeah,
ones.
records with clerical errors or other
Yes.
issues.
And this is the response we received.
Okay, so 179 Main was one of them. 179 Main. So that was May 25. Said an evaluation was recommended. Their answer was older system, their pumping is needed, so no environmental issues or backups. Have we had any pump records from that?
The letter that I sent them was in regards to their last.
Okay, so it did have some pump, we do have pump records for that? Okay.
That's where the letters are,
Oh, from the last pumping
Right.
record, I gotcha. But we haven't had, in the year, they haven't needed to pump it again?
no.
Okay. Let me see, so 82 Mayflower, report stated, again, May 5th, 2025, report stated mainline septic was not clear and system required evaluation, also stated pump chamber electrical box was underwater and shorted. Said they had an electrical issue that was resolved, so they said that one's resolved, I guess. Does that require an inspection from Kevin when they do work like that?
On electrical? No.
No. Okay. The report also stated the main line was not clear. They didn't really address that
They did not address
in
that.
their answer. 41 Ring Road, December 2, 2025. Outlet baffle T not intact and needed repair. They answered that there was a wiring issue in conduit.
That was their answer.
Okay. And 4 Sewell Street, December 2nd, again, main line is not cleared, recommended drain cleaning. This one, they did say they cleared the line. Okay, so that's an adequate answer for that problem. And then February 9 of this year, 63 Upland, system is not at proper working level, overfill and run back. Said their pumping is needed, so there's no environmental issues. Have they pumped since then? Okay. All right, so I guess they did address those issues, with the exception of 41 Ring, which it seems they didn't. So maybe just go back with 41 Ring and ask if they can clarify the second part of their issue on their pumping report. And then hopefully what we get from here on out will be a little more accurate. Yep.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, potluck waiver. Kevin was never actually able to work on this, so I reached out to Plymouth
Okay.
and the director of the Plymouth office. And
Barry? Not Barry.
No,
Barry?
not Barry. Stop, I knew who she was till you said it. Anyway, so the director and also the health agent helped me. And
They came up with something.
came up with a letter.
All right.
They were really great about explaining the waiver in terms that we could then put in a letter to explain the waiver.
Okay.
So if you guys want to look at that.
Yep.
Karen Keene, she's in charge of Plymouth.
So they recommended it with any postings for the event, like if it goes out in newsletter or social media? Okay.
The waiver language itself says posted at the place where you're
Okay.
having the event.
I'm gonna recommend we strike that. Get rid of that. And then that's the public notice they have to post. Okay. All right. Art.
And there's nothing that says how big the notice, so I would assume it'd just be a regular size
Yeah,
piece
that's
of paper.
probably, that's fine.
It seems
Yep.
simple enough.
But this is great to have, because if we ever run across
Yeah,
anything like this, you know, it could apply to if the
Yeah, the
fire
church.
station is doing anything.
Yeah.
Or, so now we'll have
Snack,
it.
I don't know how the snack shack kinda may fall into.
Snack, yeah. I don't know what they serve.
That's all
I
like
know if you have,
candy bars and stuff.
probably
Yeah.
all already prepared,
Yeah.
prepackaged.
any prepackaged stuff
Yeah,
we don't need
that's
a permit
exempted.
for. like I said, it's great to have all this for, if it
Yeah.
comes up again, because I mean, we didn't even know it was a thing.
So Plymouth was pretty helpful with that.
Super helpful and quickly too,
Good.
which I guess is one of the advantages of being in the collaborative.
Yeah. All right, so is there a motion that this gets sent to COA and is adopted as our policy for, wow, potluck.
Potluck.
That was the word I was looking for. My goodness, potluck events going forward?
I would make a motion that we adopt that as policy and forward same to the Council on Aging.
Second?
All right, discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Motion carries. All right, so.
I'll print
if
it
you-
out for you. So you can
Just
sign
email it to me, I'll sign it and send it back.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we can send that to them, and they'll have it digitally.
Okay, so now we're at new business.
All right.
First thing that I just wanted to bring to your attention is the well permit timeline for 123 Palmer Road. The well was drilled on April 14th, according to the well driller report that we got.
Yep,
But the well driller didn't come in to get the permit until April 28th, saying that there was some kind of confusion as to who was supposed to do what.
okay.
So,
And that was, you said 123? Okay. Any concerns with the report they submitted?
no, the
Okay.
report's fine.
It was just,
The report came in at a timely manner. It's
oh, perfect.
just that in a perfect world, you want to be getting the permit before you do the well.
Ideally. Yeah, what's our time frame for permits within, before the work, or a late fee? Late filing fee?
Work started without a permit?
Yeah,
That's $1,000 fine.
all right, maybe, who's the well driller?
What, West End?
West End, maybe just, this is their second one? Did we send anything to them after the first one?
I can't remember what we did, I have to look it up.
Okay.
I think he came in.
He
and
came
met with
in.
the board
All
and
right.
explained the first time.
Okay, yeah, let's see if he wants to come in for the next meeting and explain this one.
Okay. Next is, we received an email from one of the selectmen about some kind of a question about, he calls it the Historical Society, but we know it's actually the old townhouse.
Okay,
Saying, it was mentioned that the Board of Health had prevented any type of food service at the building. And he wanted to know what that was about. At our last meeting, you were remote, but at our last meeting, we discussed it a little bit before we talked about other stuff, and none of us can have any memory of anything like that. And the other thing is, you can't really give somebody an answer when there isn't a concrete question as
Right.
to what they want to do, so.
okay. So there's nothing in the file for that that indicates there was ever a
No, I mean,
determination by the board of no food service there?
no.
Okay,
I mean, there's, I can look through old correspondence,
yeah.
but,
All right, I can reply to this and just let him know that, there's nothing in the file indicating that's the case. Any food service would just have to follow the food code.
yeah, I mean, going forward, you just have to start at the beginning like everybody else.
Yeah.
It's like, who's gonna do it, what are you gonna have, do they have their, you know,
Yeah, the safe serve and all
yeah,
that
the
fun
usual
stuff.
stuff, I mean.
Yeah, let's just find out what they're trying to do and run it by Kevin and see if they have the facilities to do it.
Yeah,
Sounded, from his email, it says they're long-term, looking at a long-term lease, so maybe whoever is gonna lease it would wanna use it for food service.
And again, if that was the case, the leasee would be the one that would have to come in and deal with the Board of Health, because they would be the part of the business.
Is there a
Well,
kitchen installed? Is there a kitchen?
Art says there is.
Yes, there is.
Residential equipment or commercial?
I think, I'm trying to remember the stove. It's been there a long time, and they've served meals there in the past because, I mean, years and years ago, I've attended some. So, and I can't remember going back over a dozen years of any issue that the Board of Health has ever had there. So I think, in my opinion, that's probably more, somebody mentioned that,
Probably.
you know, yeah, I can't remember any issues there.
Yeah, but the correct procedure would be for
Yeah.
whoever is gonna run the business needs to contact the Board of Health directly. There's no other
Yeah.
entity in town that's involved.
Yeah.
My guess is if he's trying to get get a tenant in there, is, before he can get someone in there, they need to know what's
If
possible.
they can do food service or not.
So let's just have a conversation with him,
Yeah.
find out what he's looking to do and see if we can get him some information.
And
And
then
most
if
of the people in the food business are very well versed.
Yeah, if that's their business, they know what the rules are typically.
and if we
But
had,
there may not be anyone yet.
Right.
if we had any questions, we could
That's kinda
have
how it's
Kathy,
at.
our food inspector, go over, take a look at the kitchen.
Yeah, or Kevin.
Or Kevin, and give us their opinion.
Yeah. All right, I'll reach out to him and address that.
Okay, so now we're at administrative. And I just have a kind of a procedural question. Our next meeting is scheduled for the day after Memorial Day,
Mm-hmm.
but with the fact that we have 3 Ricketts meetings coming up,
Yep.
I didn't know how you felt about,
So our next meeting is scheduled for June, no, 26th.
May 26th.
26th.
So my question is,
Schedule another one for Saturday morning and squeeze another one out of
Art? Yeah, no, that's not my question.
I think you should come in on Memorial Day, the day after.
No, I guess my question is, do you want to have a second meeting in May?
I didn't want to have the first one.
Yes, I understand that.
Okay.
It's the day after the holiday, we've got 3 Ricketts meetings. It's up to you guys. I just wanted to make you aware of everything that was going on at the end of May.
Thank you, Kathy.
Oh, well, you're very welcome.
Make a motion, we cancel our second meeting in May for the 26th.
Second?
Motion and a second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion carries.
Okay,
Is that how easy that was?
Already looked chorused.
yep, you skated out of this. The town website has meeting minutes from 2013 to the present.
Okay.
During the winter, because it was a quieter winter, I scanned the minutes from this office from 1987 to 2012.
Holy Toledo.
And I have given
It's been a
them,
really quiet one.
anyway, I have given them to the webmaster who was going to put them on the website.
Wow.
So then all the meeting minutes from all those years will be available. After then, what I have left is I have handwritten minutes in books from 1972 up to 1985. And so my next project would be to scan those and then do the same thing. And then all the meeting minutes for the Board of Health since Jesus was a boy will be online. Other than there's a couple of years where for some reason there's no minutes.
Kinda like
92
the-
and 93 are missing. And 1973 through 1983 are also missing.
It's kind of like the Watergate tape, isn't it?
You think so?
Yeah.
So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that that was happening.
Thank you. I would like to make a motion that Kathy be awarded Board of Health Employee of the Month for May for her wonderful
thank
efforts
you.
in government transparency.
Second?
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Devin, our epidemiologist, has given us a MAVEN report. Now, in the past, our MAVEN reports have just been very simple. In other words, it's just been 2 anaplasmosis, 1 flu, 5 COVID, 3 hep C.
A partridge in a hentavirus.
Partridge in a pear tree. She has
Chlamydia
done it.
spike? You have like a chlamydia spike or something?
There was a couple interesting spikes
There's
in
a few
in her
Do
report.
we need to go there?
No.
She has done it differently.
Okay.
And so my question to you as a board is, are you comfortable receiving it that way with just a little graph? Or are you interested in getting the actual numbers again? She's fine.
I think the visual is, in the graph form is, I like that a lot. And then if we see a
As
big
well.
spike, we could request a backup for it.
So, is the thick line current and the thin lines are last year? I couldn't tell it. I couldn't tell what that was saying.
I mean, I did speak with her
Yeah,
at the last grant meeting, and she's happy to provide it in whichever way you would like.
When she did it in like a tabular form, it did have the comparison still, right, to the previous year?
How can you suggest?
Okay.
I could,
I mean, the graph's nice, but
Yeah.
if we could see what the lines delineated, it would be probably a little easier to wrap your head around.
yeah, maybe stick with what we got. Although I do like the,
Graphs are nice. Pictures, I do a lot better with pictures than words,
sure.
personally.
But I guess if we did see something that caught our attention, our next question would be,
Yeah.
what's the numbers on it?
Yeah, Kathy, I think that's fine, as long as we can see the whole graph. Just, I think you kind of cut off what the lines were.
Yeah, I've made the change to this one. So
Oh, thank you. I really want me to sign this one. Thank you.
All right, so that's me then. You want to discuss?
Yeah, what was that? We got a report.
Yes, the selectman's assistant dropped this off for the Board of Health.
Isn't the
And
water
it's,
operator supposed to send it to us too?
Well, I think they're supposed to, but they sent it to the...
Okay. Because Sarian is still the water operator?
Yes, yes, they are.
Okay. All right, so looks like they have to post this. So yeah, I would say, because I think the Board of Selectmen were overtaking the oversight of the well, and the water supply
The
rather.
public water supply well?
Yeah,
I believe
so-
so.
Yeah.
We'll take a record of it, because we need to keep a record on file, but any
Okay. So
actions that need to be done.
Should we write in the date?
That we
today's
received
date
it?
Where it says Kevin,
Yeah.
and then we can make a copy for our files and get those originals back for posting.
Yep, and any regulatory compliance that has to be done is under select board purview.
Okay. Thank you.
We're just oversight, as with any public water supply.
Okay, in Kevin's absence, I don't know if one of you would mind signing this. It is somebody's application to put in a pool. I have looked at the plan and the pool is not anywhere near the septic or the well.
Okay.
So if
Though
one
we don't send those out for third party. They don't
No.
look at pools. We just look at setbacks.
we just look at our setbacks.
Yeah, okay.
And usually Kevin signs these, but rather than make the person wait until whenever we're back, if somebody wouldn't mind signing for the Board of Health,
Yeah, that's
and then I can get that processed.
All
There's
right,
no
Board of
delay.
Health.
Because pool season will be here before we know it.
Yes. All right, there you have it.
Excellent. Now we're at mail.
That's you,
Hey.
Art.
All right, and we only have one piece of mail. Two? Oh, yes. Okay, we received a noise complaint, excessive noise complaint. And it went to the Plympton Board of Health and the Plympton Zoning Board. It's from a party on County Road, and they're writing to formally report a persistent noise nuisance and potential zoning violation originating from the property at 129 County Road.
Like a private party or like a celebration party?
Private party.
The property owner is frequently operating heavy equipment, including a high-powered chainsaw and/or sawmill, to process large quantity of logs that are trucked into the property. This activity is not a temporary residential project. It is frequent and unpredictable disturbance. The machinery is operated for extended periods, often 60 to 90 minutes at a time at various intervals throughout the day between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. This ongoing noise has caused substantial and intolerable interference with my property use and right to a quiet environment. Even with the windows and doors shut, they still hear the noise inside. So,
What Board of Health reg were they citing?
yeah, they was requesting action under Mass General Law, Chapter 111, Section 122. The Board of Health is empowered to prevent such nuisance conditions that unreasonably interfere with the comfortable enjoyment of life and property. I am seeking your intervention to ensure this activity aligns with both local and state standards.
Oh, wow.
If requested, I can provide audio recordings to assist you with the investigation. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter. And the residents are at 136 County Road.
Okay,
Typically, this would have gone right to Kevin,
yeah.
Yeah,
but the woman did come in today and attached some pictures to the,
yeah, I listened to the audio, and it was pretty loud.
you know, I don't know whether the zoning issue would take precedence before the Board of Health issue, because if zoning shuts it down, then there's no noise.
Yeah.
But, again, she did come in today, and when she came in, I thought Kevin was coming, so I kind of promised her that we would get back to her, so that's why I gave it to you guys.
Where is
Oh,
one?
yeah. Well, no, was it
Yeah,
you?
that's her. That one's on the guest network, maybe on a different network. Sorry.
Where is one?
It's it's near Harrob's Corner, on the Silver Lake side of it.
There's Sheffield, Harrob's Corner, 129. You can see.
Yeah, there's quite a setup back there.
Wow.
I believe Concom had an issue with that property because they had gone into the wetlands
Yeah, I
and cleared.
She did mention that there was some state agency that
Yeah,
the owner had run afoul
I
of.
think DEP came down with Concom.
Yeah. So I didn't get a chance today to ask zoning where they were on this issue.
Okay, let's coordinate with them
Okay.
for enforcement of that. You can let the party know that we're in receipt of their information and we'll be working with zoning on it.
Okay.
And we might want to also forward that to Concom, because if they have expanded back into the wetland for clearing or storage of lumber, then that would be another issue.
And your absolute
Guy might be
last
trying to
piece
connect
of
you to
mail
another TV.
God.
for the rest of your life is,
But this, we exit on a high note. We're only at 60.56% of budget, so
I love it.
we're under budget.
It's wonderful.
So that's a great thing. Most of the reason for that is because of the winter.
Yeah.
Kevin has not been able to do all of the inspections and everything.
people haven't even asked.
Bottom holes and all of those sort of things because of the blizzards and,
And the other thing is we haven't had any housing complaints this fiscal year. Well, excuse me, this calendar year.
That is it. That was our ATV. I don't know why yours didn't like it.
so, yeah, that's a good thing. Well, there it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the wood process.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's quite an operation.
Yeah.
That's a lot of wood.
Yes, it is. All right. Well, we'll follow up with
Okay.
zoning and see if they need one.
Zoning and conservation.
Yes.
See what they have to say.
We'll sign those too.
That's it?
So this is Art's last meeting?
Yes, do you
Last
want to do
meeting.
the
I think we should.
on tape?
And I,
Yes?
I think we, yeah.
you know, and don't forget, I voted to do away with the May 26th meeting there.
Yes, I appreciate
If
that.
you have the 27th and 28th, but I'll write a little note after I'm off the board officially next week and request maybe 2 or 3 meetings a week going forward.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so we have a little something for you
Right,
from us and Kevin. And then we have a card that was signed by lots of other people.
Just to thank you for your many
Just thank
years
you for
of
your-
service to this
Your
board and the town.
decades of service, 24/7 to the Board of Health, including some of the most difficult times during COVID that I think any of us ever had to go through.
that was fun, 7 days a week, from sunrise to sunset.
Remember?
Yeah, I don't want to go through that again.
No,
Oh, thank you very much.
you're welcome.
He mentioned our budget was under. Can we add some more money to the gift card from town funds?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Art.
We're gonna miss you, buddy.
I'm gonna miss you guys. I truly
Not
am.
enough to stay. but
Yeah, I know,
yeah,
huh?
You're gonna miss us.
Yeah.
My, that is a very big card.
Well, it's a very good thank you.
The eyesight in town hall isn't that
Yeah,
great,
yeah,
so they
that's
had to
about,
get a big
you know,
one.
many of us are senior citizens
well-
now, waiting for, what was it, Jared, a hip replacement?
Yeah. I believe that's what he talked about earlier.
We never get a look at it. Sure, the only person who didn't sign it was your wife.
As in, you didn't give it to her to sign, or she refused?
Well, I'm not gonna say.
Okay. And seeing as it is your last meeting, Art, I will let you make the motion to adjourn.
Oh, Well, I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn at 1817 hours.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Nice knowing you, buddy.
Meeting is adjourned.
Yay.